Hello, everybody. I'm Vicky from the Charity Retail Consultancy, and I'm delighted once again to be joining you to share the results of our Pride charity retail display competition for this year. This is the fifth year, I think, that we've run the competition, and as always, we've had some amazing entries, and we're so grateful to everybody who took the time to send something in and to do the displays in the first place. And I think now more than ever, Pride is a really important thing for our community. We need to show our allyship and show our support and make sure that our shops are as inclusive as possible. So this is a great way of doing that. Now, I'm delighted this year to be joined by two judges, and I will leave it to them to introduce themselves. So, David, do you want to uh, just introduce yourself?
Hi, Vicky. Hi, Catherine. I'm David Humphrey. I'm the visual merchandise manager for Oxfam.
Fabulous. Thank you. It's great to have you with us, David. We're really pleased that you could join us. Thank you. And Kat?
Oh, hi, I'm Kat McLennan. I'm a visual merchandiser. I work with the Charity Retail Consultancy, helping all charities with their store design and window displays.
Brilliant. Thanks, Kat. And Kat, you've been judging with us for the whole of the last 5 years as well, haven't you?
Yes,
Thank
yeah,
you for
yeah.
that. So, as usual, we've got a few special mentions and we have got a slightly different sort of vibe about the winners this year, but we'll come to that. So, we're going to start with a special mention, and this goes to Crisis. So, Kat, do you want to tell us what you found special about the Crisis displays?
Yeah. Yeah, we loved all the crisis windows because they'd obviously had some POS sent out to all the stores, but it really was impactful messaging and really clear messaging about what the charity does. And then the stores built their own sort of creative windows around the POS. So we were really impressed with how impactful it was, and the messaging was really strong too.
Yeah. And David, was there anything else that you wanted to say about the Crisis displays?
Yes, I mean, as we all know, one size window doesn't fit all. So I like the fact on the left window, they've gone up top to bottom, and on the right window, they've gone left to right. But I found these graphics really punchy. The window's really strong, it's really vibrant, and there's a very clear message around the crisis campaign as well. So,
Yeah.
yeah, very well done. Very slick, sharp, super focused.
Mm.
Yeah, and it's a really good example of where not every charity can create their own point of sale materials, but where you are able to do that, this is a brilliant example of it. So you've got that lovely big poster, which is very much relating Pride to about ending homelessness and telling the charity message, and then those sort of smaller, sort of circular messages, or again, all relating back to what the charity does and its purpose for existing. So fantastic work, well done, Crisis. And the next special mention goes to the Big C charity, which is based in Norfolk and Norwich, around that area. And once again, the Big C have sent us loads of entries from all of their shops. So, thank you and well done for really, really embracing Pride. But Kat, do you want to tell us about your thoughts on
Yes.
these?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was great to see so many entries from the charity, and the range of displays and creativity that all the stores showed. But we particularly loved this one in the middle here with the lion and the colours around it, and felt that it was such a brave window, really, because there's no product in there, just the colour and the message and a really strong image. But it would really make you stop in your tracks in the high street, if you saw it, to stop and stare and see it. So, yeah, loved the impact of this one.
Great, thanks. And David, anything to add?
Yeah, I mean, Pride, it's a lion. It could be the Lion Queen. It doesn't have to be the Lion King.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's amazing. It's so clever. I love the way that, again, on the left, you've got a different sort of setup for Pride. And then on in the middle, it's very simple and focused. I'm really intrigued by the window on the right because they're not easy windows to do them with the framing, and it's
Mm,
quite high. But I love the way they've kept everything tight and used all the space in there as well. So they
yeah.
obviously doing a brilliant job with the Big C, and well done, and it's worth a special mention.
Definitely. Definitely. So well done to all the Big C entries. And our last special mention goes to Devon Air Ambulance, who again really rallied their shops together to bring a whole kind of pride theme across the whole chain. So do you, Kat, do you want to talk about these?
Yeah, well, again, as you said, it's just lovely to see so many entries and everybody really, channeling their creativity in different ways. I mean, these two windows, they're just they're just great because they're sort of very focused on you've got a little group of the toys, and then you've got some strong outfits on the left hand side, and yeah, the helium rainbow balloon is quite a fun introduction, and then the other window, it's very focused on an outfit, which is really strong. And they've got a nice graphic, I think, in there as well, a little A4 graphic, which really pulls the whole message together. But I think it's more about that across the whole estate, everybody entered something and really embraced pride, really.
Absolutely. David, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, similar to Kat's. I think it's joy, it's celebration, it's positive, especially after the horrific news on the weekend in
Yeah.
Belém. So I really love the colours. It's almost like opal fruits coming to the window. I love the
Yeah.
flowers. It's kind of like really busy, but in a wonderful way, and the attention to detail is great. So yeah, really positive, joyful, and a really strong message. So yeah, really well done.
Fab. And do you know what? I really love the cowgirl look on the other side. And we've
Yeah.
seen quite a lot of cowgirl, cowboy hats in these in the windows this year. So maybe that's a pride theme for this year. So anyway, well done, Devon Air Ambulance, and well done to all of the shops that entered their displays. So normally we do third prize, second prize, and first prize, and this time we just sort of couldn't decide between the top three, and they're all really different. So what we've decided to do this year is have three winners because each one demonstrates a different type of approach to display. So I'm going to start with the first winner, and that's Pilgrim's Hospice Store 50, which is spectacular. And Kat, do you want to talk us through your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, well, I mean, this jumped out at me straight away when I opened the file with all the photos, the creativity and the thought that's gone behind this, and everything is in the window is handmade, which is just amazing, and it just looks so high end fashion, really, really strong. And also, what we also loved was how that was then translated in store to this cart that they've got in store, and all the lovely product on there as well, which really linked up to the window. So yeah, someone put a lot of effort into it and really thought about it, and it really shows that someone enjoyed making the outfits for the window. So really strong. So yeah, well done, Pilgrims Hospice.
Thanks, Kat. And David, you were really taken by the collaboration in this window, weren't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's often people do things within the shop or with what the company gives them, but this was a collaboration with a local artist, and I just think it looked incredible. It reminds me of haute couture, some of the Alexander McQueen collections when sadly he passed away, but before, some incredible shapes going on, and it's all bespoke, slightly subversive, but in a fun way. And I just think it looks absolutely stunning and it blows your mind away. And then, like you said, you've got the synergy in the shop. There's 10% discount for students. So very clever. And I love the colors. It's very danceteria, Madonna. This is on the table. So I just think it's a beautiful, well executed,
Yeah.
fabulous window.
Yeah, absolutely wonderful. And if you sort of if you sort of zoom in on some of the wings, particularly of the window display, you can see that's all made from separate scraps of material. It's just absolutely phenomenal. And obviously, Store 50 is a unique sort of offer, I think, and they you can see in the window what their purpose is. They do restyling, recreating, repairing, rebuilding, all of that kind of stuff. So that's wonderful to see that really come alive in this display. So well done, Pilgrims Hospice. Fantastic entry. So our second winner is St. Peter's Hospice in Southville, and St. Peter's have actually, I think, got a third prize before with us. So and again, a charity that put a lot of entries in. But Kat, you tell us what you loved about this
Yeah.
particular display.
Well, I was really drawn to all these little rainbows in the window, and you really want to go up close and have a look and find out what's going on here, what's the message. And it's a really lovely story that they've collaborated with local school children to create messages of kindness and love, and stuck them to the window, and all the really lovely little paper people as well that they've coloured in and stuck in the window. It's just a really nice story of community and working together, and where St Peter's Hospice sits within the community. And as a customer, it really makes you want to go and look and read all the messages, and also how to make a window without having any POS supplied. You know, this is all sort of handmade in a really strong way. It's a lovely window. So thank you, St Peter's Hospice, for creating this one.
And David, your thoughts on it?
I think Kat's just nailed everything that I believe in with this window. The community, you do feel intrigued. You want to go closer. What's going on? There's so many different layers, and sometimes these things can be a bit crazy, and you need to take bits away. But they've got a perfect balance here. Very clever, very kind, and like I said, it's really important at this time that we have messages like this in the window. So wonderful. Such a beautiful, well-executed window too.
Yeah, it's brilliant. And I know that one of the things that St Peter's is focusing on at the minute is about working within their community, and that community engagement piece, which is so important for charity shops, I think, at the moment, to really be talking about how they connect with their community and encouraging their community to support. And actually, incidentally, I love that buy it, love it, donate it on the sign. The sign. I think that's a really great message to be putting out as well. So well done, St Peter's Hospice. And then our last winner is Shelter at Primrose Hill. Now, this is actually a video, so I'm going to try and play the video while Kat is talking. So, Kat, do you want to tell us your thoughts?
Again, I was instantly drawn to this, and it feels like you're stepping into the party, really. And I think sometimes it can be challenging to create windows that have got lots of product in, but this window really shows how to do it really well. It feels quite joyous, and this feels like there's a lot of movement and sort of authenticity around it as well. So you really feel like you're part of the festival. And yeah, I've done a really, really great job. And obviously must have spent ages collecting products specifically for this window. So yeah, well done, Shelter. It really does look amazing.
Thanks, Kat. And David, your thoughts?
Well, sometimes less is more, and then sometimes more is less. And what's fascinating about this window is, like I said, we don't use much POS. You haven't come up with a clear community message, but it's so free. It covers the whole window. It does remind me of Step Back in Time, the Kylie Minogue video, and that's great. But it fills the whole window with riot of color and joy. And I just think it's sometimes less is more. When you don't have much to work with, that's when you get the strength to create the best window impacts. And this is another example of that. The other two windows are very different, hence the reason we can't choose a winner, because they're all winners. But I just love the simplicity and the utter riot chaos of this window, because we've all been to Pride when it's like this.
Yeah, it absolutely feels like you're at Pride looking at that window, doesn't it? It's brilliant.
Definitely.
So that's fantastic. So well done, Shelter Primrose Hill. We enjoyed being at your little mini Pride festival through your video. So thank you so much for that. And again, just to say, Shelter also sent plenty of entries in. So thank you to all the Shelter shops that took part. So that's it for this year. We've got 3 winners, all really deserved. And, like I say, just wonderful to see so many entries once again. So you can check out all of the entries on our YouTube channel. If you just go to the Charity Retail Consultancy, everything will be up there in the next week or so. So you'll be able to have a look. And if your window display was entered, then it'll be up on there. We'll put the winning video up as well, of course. And we will send our prizes out to our 3 winners. So thank you so much, David, for joining us. It's been brilliant to have you here.
Excellent. Loved it.
And thank you once again, Kat. It's always a joy to work with you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's been great fun. Really, really nice to work with you, David.
And those of you who've already had your Pride celebrations, I hope you had a great one. Those of you who are yet to celebrate Pride, I live in Oban and ours isn't until the end of August, so we've still got that to come. I hope you have a great one. So thank you so much, everybody, and happy Pride.